Okay, great. So, hi, my name is Marizol Escobar. It should be Peterson, but for some reason I haven't changed my last name yet. I moved to Arizona in 2007 from California. I'd grown up in LA my entire life, and I'll tell you that fat people really sweat. Really sweat in Arizona, because it is just hotter than hell out here. And I like to be, you know, one of those people that just doesn't keep perspiring the same way. You know, when I go out in public, it can be really embarrassing. Anywho, I'm 29 years old. I used to be a banker, but I survived 2 huge car crashes. And I think that God's given me a chance at, you know, I've been given a second chance at life for a reason, but it's kind of hard to go through about, you know, certain daily activities when you're this big. I'm about 287 pounds, and I'm ready to just go for the gold. My husband is actually one of the big reasons we'd like to be able to have a baby. And I always tell people, I don't want to be that lady that shows up at the baby shower that they're throwing for her, and just, you know, you see people that are overweight at baby showers, and you're kind of looking around and you're like, oh my God, who the hell is the, you know, the pregnant lady, who's the mother to be? I don't want to be that lady. Like, I want to be fit and trim and know that when the time comes for us to have a child, you know, we're going to be able to have those beautiful pictures, and, you know, my kid's not going to look back 10 years and be like, whoa, my mom was fat. Another reason that I'd like to come on the show is I think it's about time. I'm ready now to just go for it, you know, just completely commit myself. Our family started Biggest Loser competition, and I will say that I am one of the ones trailing behind because I wasn't serious about it before. It was just kind of a game, whereas, you know, now I'm starting to see there's things that I would really like to do. My husband has lost over 70 pounds, and I've been telling people, you know, I fear the day that we're going to be walking in public and we're going to be a walking 10. If you don't know what that is, a walking 10 is the really big lady walking down the street with her really skinny, lurpy husband. They look funny together. Like, I'll give you an example. My husband and I decided to go for, he's actually from Utah. We decided to go to this beautiful bike ride through the canyon, and we were on his little Harley, you know, on a Harley Sportster, and 2 fat people just don't make it right, because we were going through, and, you know, we just looked so funny because we're both just like this, stuck on the bike, and all these kids in the park started laughing at us, and that was just kind of embarrassing, and I don't want that to happen. So I'd like to be able to hop on a bike, you know, and just ride my life away if that's what I want to do. So that's a little bit about me. I'm going to go ahead and show you a few things you know, that I like to do. One of the things you'll learn about me is I have a lot of dogs, so I'll be running, you know, through the desert with them and just kind of letting you know who I am, because I'll tell you, I'm ready for the Biggest Loser. Let's go! Vote for Soul! I forgot to mention earlier, most people call me Soul. My best friend calls me Sunshine, so I thought, you know, we should give you an idea. I'll show you a couple things. Here is our family dog. He's got a bit of a problem too. It's my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's dog. Like we said, the whole family's in the competition, and he's actually in the lead because I think he's lost more weight than any of us. But anywho, I'm going to show you a couple of things. This is a ball. I'd like to be able to look normal when I'm on it instead of like this, going back and forth, and not having the fear constantly that I'm going to pop this damn thing. So I'd like to just be able to, I can't do the back one, as you can see, because it just kind of doesn't work for me. Like, balls are not my best friend, and it's so hard to be able to just do that. And oh my God, I didn't know that I was going to do that, but I'd like to be able to try it like a normal person and who you weigh as much as I do. It just makes it kind of hard. Here I have a yoga Pilates mat, and I'll tell you that I've tried it time and time again, but it is not like fat people friendly. This is Bella. This is my niece-in-law puppy, and so I will show you a couple of things here. Come on, Bella. Come on. This is one of the moves that I just cannot do, and I struggle with it. To just be able to cradle myself back and forth without busting there's this one routine that's just like this, but I can't get my leg all the way up to where it needs to be. And it's really hard to look sexy doing Pilates like the people in the videos when you just aren't cutting it because you've got all this. So there's a sample of what I struggle to do when it comes to exercise. And so this is it. I'm gonna show you me, I guess. And I have to say, this is one of the hardest parts, just having to take it off and show you everything that God gave me. And so here's my belly. I've got a lot of chunks back here. Love handles because I'm full of love, so I prefer to use that term. And my belly here, just not nice. It gets in the way of a lot of things. So there's what I struggle to do when it comes to exercise. And like I said, I am ready to kick butt. Well, I'll tell you one thing I'm tired of. I love, absolutely love the water. It's probably the Pisces in me. But I hate always having to do this when it's my turn to go. I don't want to make a big splash anymore. So, like I was saying, I don't want to make a big splash anymore. Next year when America sees me, I want to be in a hot bikini, sitting right over there, instead of looking like a giant beach whale when I belly flop. I'd like to look like they look the next time I come out of the pool instead of like this. So, I'm ready. Give me all you got. Those over there are all of my crazy dogs. Well, not so crazy. But they get pretty excited when we come out to run in the desert. Part of the problem that I'm having is I can't really run through the desert with my dogs, and I would like to be able to do that because when you have 4 pets, it's a lot of work, especially when they're this size. I like to be able to run without huffing and puffing after just going for, 2 minutes, not even a minute. And so I want to be healthier so that way I can be a better pet owner for, this is Soji, and that's Harley. He's the craziest one. He tries to jump on you, so I need to run quick enough so that he won't jump on me. And just be able to have a healthier lifestyle, enjoy it when I'm out here instead of feeling like my weight's gonna make my lungs collapse. Whew. So, believe it or not, I'm quite the hiker. I'm not as good a hiker as I would like to be. I pretty much, do what's known as the sissy trails, and it's kind of frustrating because I see my husband climb to the top of the mountain, and I've seen other people climb to the top of the mountain when we come out hiking, and it's virtually impossible for me because I don't have the agility that I need to get to the top. I would like to be able to just keep climbing and climbing, and the next time I actually reach the top and not just a teeny tiny little molehill like this one. When I sing "Climb Every Mountain," I want it to be the real deal. Another reason that I want to be able to just get stronger and get fit and healthy is my mom's had this dream for the whole family to take a trip and climb Mount Fuji, and we've had to postpone it year after year because I'm not physically fit enough to hike the 2 miles it takes to get to the top of Mount Fuji. I want to be able to just call my mom, you know, in a few short months and say, Mom, pack your bags, it's time to go, because I am there. I'm where I need to be, and we're going to climb that mountain. So I thought I'd take the time now. It's almost lunch. I came back from, you know, hiking a little bit, and I want to take the time to show you the little devil on my shoulder, and then there's the good side. Like I mentioned before, my husband has lost about 70 pounds, and I'm kind of still in the same rut. We don't keep the same amount of junk food that we used to keep in the house last year, but I do still have some vices. Ice cream is one of my weaknesses. Frosting is a big one. Like I can go into the refrigerator and just eat globs of frosting. Butter, because if something's not tasting good, you just melt some of that and put it on there. And these are all bottles of soda. And I have to say, I drink a lot of water, but I have a weakness when it comes to, you know, any type of soda pop. It's just, you know, it's kind of, that's where my downfall comes, because if I could eliminate that, I'm pretty sure I could lose a lot of weight, you know. And then on the other hand, I emptied out the contents of my fridge because this was, you know, pretty much the closest thing I had to junk. That's literally the only junk in the house. Again, my husband Chris has a lot to do with that, but I managed to find ways, such as the butter, as I mentioned before, to find a little poison to my diet. Salad, there's lots and lots and lots of salad. That's just a portion of the salad that's in our refrigerator. You know, turkey bacon. Here's some green beans. Here is some flatbread for wraps. We make a lot of those, and lots of yogurt. And my lunch, although not the healthiest, I've tried to switch from regular hot dogs, not that that's any better, to, you know, the bread hasn't changed. I haven't gone whole wheat on that. It still has the mayonnaise and the mustard that I like. The only good thing about this is probably the turkey dog that's in here, and that's not the best thing, but I'm going to enjoy it anyway. And there's a little bit about what we eat in the house.